Well, why I started this concept was when I was starting off my work in 2005. There was a wide market for just interior spaces in my small town, designing of interior spaces in my small town. So I took to interior designing and I really like decorating spaces, especially residential. So I got into this field. But slowly and steadily I realized that people are okay with, just seeing some design in magazines or, following some trends coming from larger towns and copying them, and okay with just, repetitive designing from one house to the other. And that didn't appeal to my skill of designing out of the box spaces. So me being a nature lover and liking interior designing, even though I'm an architect, got me to this point. And just 3 years back I started noticing a wide gap emerging between the outside nature and the houses that were being constructed, and this trend of suddenly people paying more heed to polluting air and everything and wanting more plants around them. And I thought, what better option than to help them design a space. Okay, so why I started this concept of landscape interiors is, see, when I started my journey in this field, it was in 2005. At that time, interiors was just taking off in my small town, and people were more into what they could see outside. If they are seeing any new trend emerging from Delhi or Chandigarh or some big space, people were open to copying it. So as in any kind of innovation in interiors was not happening. So with time, I guess I got bored with that kind of interior spaces and with designing those kind of interior spaces which were repetitive. So I wanted to do something different, and I decided very late, I think just 3 years back, I decided that there was a vast gap that is emerging between our interior space and the nature outside. And I am a nature lover by heart. So I thought that, why not give a space to the landscape ideas that anybody might be dreaming of. I've seen so many people who think that they need some kind of greenery inside but don't know how, because of the maintenance factors, because of many such things. So my background in architecture with my experience in interior spaces clubbed with my love for nature, I was able to come up with this concept of landscape interior. Well, as far as the latest look is concerned, these days the hot trend is minimalistic with a dash of tradition and craftsmanship, which gives it an uber look, kind of classy look to any space, be it outside your house or interiors. Any kind of traditional touch to the modern outlook gives it a very luxurious twist. So that, yes, that I feel is the trend of today. Well, even though I've been dabbling with a lot of exhibitions since 2001, right after my marriage, into soft furnishings and interior decor, but into landscape concepts, I started my exhibitions 2 years back. And the exhibitions that I kind of do are mostly of wooden planters and plant concepts. I have been manufacturing my own wooden concepts with distressed wood and recycled wood, so that I feel every interior designer or architect needs to give back something to Mother Nature. Especially we are playing such important role in building our society with houses and with interior spaces which are going to actually reflect our society later. So I started building these wooden concepts, and I have been putting exhibitions of that. getting great response, and people are liking the idea that a small wooden landscape concept can actually convert into a design element for any space, be it the staircase, the corner of your entrance porch, or a small wall section which is lying empty. Just these small wooden concepts with plants are my USP. I don't give empty boxes, which again need imagination to complete the concept. Well, the budget that anybody would need to do a wall would be anything starting from 25,000. I am providing small solutions also, and not necessarily you don't have to start with designing a space. If you want ready-made solutions, then I provide solutions starting from 2,500 to 5,000 rupees also. So it can be something really small, or anything for a large wall or large space also. So yes, any budget, any size, any requirement, we custom make and custom design for them. Well, the new product line that D&D Studios is coming up with is tabletop planters. People often want tabletop decor items which are generally some chic item which you bought off the shelf from big stores, but we are providing these small green concepts which are tabletop planters in various designs and various themes. So anybody who is wanting to come up with a fresh look for a space which has not been touched for a while and needs a makeover, these small tabletop planters, small side planters actually add to the oomph factor of any interior or outdoor space.